Hi. Good morning. Barely morning. But it's been a good morning. I got up and edited the video from yesterday. We had a really fun day here at the river. But now we are doing accounting stuff before we head to Yellowstone, where we may or may not have internet. So we've got to kind of finish up, pay some taxes. Anyway, we're working on stuff. Aubyn's working on book stuff. The Tweedles are playing Pink Fluffy Unicorns. What's it called? Llamas Unleashed. Anyway, that's what we're doing right now. Later we'll probably get some gas in the car, get a few groceries, and maybe head a good bit closer to Yellowstone. Try and get a spot tomorrow. All right, we're hitting the road. We're leaving KKP campground here in beautiful Columbus, Montana. We got water, we got gas, we got
train just went by.
We are all hitched up, fueled up. It's 4 o'clock. We're only going an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. We don't know where exactly. A couple of options are first come, first serve. We'll see. It's Sunday evening, so hopefully some people are leaving. But yeah, we're just praying for provision and expecting good things. So here we go. We had just been transported here about 9 weeks ago. We've already seen so many amazing things on this trip, but it's still
amazing.
Yeah, the fog is cool, but I bet when it's clear, it's amazing.
It's kind of cool to see them emerge, though.
So we are at a gorgeous place called Carbella Bureau of Land Management recreation site, and there's literally one spot available. You might want to turn around.
Right here. Wow.
spot, so that's all he provided.
All right, let's back in.
I don't know. That would be so. And it's never perfectly right. It always goes up or down a little bit.
That's because you're not precise enough.
That's good. That's good. Let's try that.
That's 18 and a half at the top.
Okay, now you need to pop these
Where's the brick bar?
back in its spot. Guys, this is without a doubt the most beautiful camping spot I've ever been in. And we are on day 96 of this trip. And I just want to tell you what just happened. We have no reservations in Yellowstone. And we kept talking to people about this over the last several months. And they're like, oh, well, if you don't have reservations in Yellowstone, you're not getting in. Like, it's not happening. Well, come to find out, there are some campsites in Yellowstone that are first come, first serve, so that you can't reserve them. So, but every morning people line up to get them, and by, mid-morning they're taken, because only a certain number of people leave every day. This is a site that's just outside of the Yellowstone, officially, just outside of the park. It's got maybe 15, maybe 20 spots. It's a Bureau of Land Management site, and I was looking on the app that I have to find campsites called Campendium. It's great. And I just felt really good about this spot. The plan was to get here, stay one night, and then get in line early for a campsite in Yellowstone. But as we got closer, it's late, it's like 6 o'clock. I was like, there's almost no chance there's a spot. And as we got here, and I was talking to God about it on the ride, I was like, okay, it would be amazing if there was a spot. But if there's not a spot, that's cool. I can't wait to see what else you have planned. But as we got here, we drove, and as we drove along the loop, it was like taken, all the way to the end of the loop. This is the end of the loop right here. It literally turns around right here. That spot's taken. That spot's taken. This spot was open. Completely open. It was the only spot at this site. And I know that's not going to hit you guys like it hit me, but I mean, Eileen and I, we just literally just stopped the car right here and got out of the car and just kind of teared up a little bit and hugged each other, because it's like, it almost feels like the bigger point of this adventure is not to see the beauty of this country, but the bigger point of this adventure and leaving my job and, starting the business and all these things is that, like, God's like, why don't you trust me? Like, seriously, why don't you really trust me? Lots of people say, I believe in God. Do you really trust? And like, I struggle to really believe that he loves me, to really believe that, like, he can make a way. Anyway, I'm just blown away, and I'm sure I'm not communicating this well, but this is. And then as soon as we got here, Ella was like, well, can't we just camp here the whole time we're in Yellowstone? Duh, we're only like 7 miles from the park or something like that. So, and even if you get a campsite in Yellowstone, you still drive around to get to all the various things, because it's so huge. So this is where we are, and this is where we're going to stay. This will be our site for our Yellowstone stay. And it's like, anyway, it's just kind of wave upon wave of relief and excitement, and frankly, just being kind of totally overwhelmed by the beauty of this spot. The Yellowstone River is literally right over through those bushes. It's right there. there's a bunch of we saw a bunch of boats, rafting, whitewater rafting boats getting loaded out and onto the back of trailers and people driving away. So like we can get in the river. We can now, the only thing I will say is there are no hookups here. No water, no power, no sewer. So, they say you can stay 14 days. Well, you can stay 14 days if you don't need any of those things. Now, we have solar panels, and we did not get a ton of water on our way in. So water is going to be our issue. And sewer is not going to be an issue because we don't have hardly any water. So you usually fill up your tanks with, showering and dishwashing and going to the bathroom. So we'll have to be careful. But there's a bathhouse right down there. So anyway, kind of freaking out. Today, God definitely taught me another little shred of something, and that's exciting.
Man, the view is amazing.
Kind of hard to take it all in. That thunder? We got some thunder. This is the very same river we were in yesterday. But you can never step in the same river twice.
Look at the mountains over there, babe.
Oh my gosh. This is astounding.
Yeah, it is.
And tomorrow we make it into Yellowstone, honey.
Yay, finally.
Haven't been since 82.
82, it's been a while.
Are we gonna get to
About
swim?
39 years.
Are we gonna get to swim?
Today? No.
Tomorrow.
Oh, we're gonna be here for days, bud.
Okay, but tomorrow.
We'll see. Let's take it as it comes.
See, there's the Indian.
Can I see the sunset? Good little piano. Do you see the bunny
Mm-hmm.
right next to the car? Send as a text message? Oh, as opposed to an iMessage. Sorry, Mom. Trying to email you. Text you? Maybe it went through.
Are you talking to yourself, Mom?
No, I was talking to my mom.
Well, you called her?
No, I tried to text her, but it didn't go through.